we just have to be more intentional now. Like we don't
Yeah.
have a bunch of spare time like we did
Hmm.
as kids. So you just like have to really carve out time to make music or to rehearse or yeah, I think it's just forced us to be a bit more intentional and we're actually like choosing to do it now.
Living out of your life is not playing it safe. You forget what it's worth when you blur all your days. I think that time is crawling to a close. Nothing you want is something I can do. Is it really going on? Back then we go back, then we go back.
I'm Eric Chen, and this is Inlet Wire, your direct line to BC artists. Today, we've got Aidan, Carson, and Nolan from the band daysormay. They've been making music together since they were kids, but this episode is not really about how the band started. It's about what happens after years of writing together. When time gets tighter, when sound gets heavier, and when the band starts learning what really needs to stay in the song.
We grew up cross country skiing. So as kids, our parents put us in like ski lessons. And then we kind of just ended up being in the same group for one of them. And then we kind of became friends through that. And then we kind of happened to get into music like at the same time, roughly. And we were kind of like learning our instruments all together
Yeah.
at the same time. So it kind of just was like like a coincidence, basically.
But when a band starts that young, time feels different. The band is just there. Later, as adults, it becomes something else, something you have to make room for, something you have to keep choosing.
So much changes when you go from being a kid to an adult, like, like even just like making meals and like a different flow per day. And I think it's just, how we're able to still be creative and inject like the same ambition and, goals we want to achieve, while also doing like adult things. I feel like that's been the hardest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just have to be more intentional now. Like we don't
Yeah.
have a bunch of spare time like we did
Hmm.
as kids. So you just like have to really carve out time to make music or to rehearse or whatever. So yeah, I think it's just forced us to be a bit more intentional and like yeah, just choose we're actually like choosing to do it now and like choosing to put other things kind of work other things around
Yeah.
that now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that change starts to show up in the writing. Less chasing every sound, less building around the edges, more asking what the song actually needs.
I could say we've gotten better
Yeah.
at songwriting and production, but our priorities have changed in terms of what we're like looking for, especially when we start an idea, and we're trying to build things more around just the songwriting and stuff now. Whereas I think when we were younger, there was kind of like a tendency to get distracted with like production and like sound design and stuff. So I
Yeah.
think yeah, it's more song focused now.
I was gonna say, like, I think now we're really just trying to present like a really concise version of ourselves to the world.
Yeah.
Like we know more who we are and how we want to present ourselves.
Yeah.
And I think it took us a really long time to figure that out.
Yeah.
Are you proud of me? Shouting out the window till I'm breathless. I am proud of me. Did you do it? Meeting up there, they got it out for me. 0.001%. There's the chance I bet that maybe one day you'll get in my head. Don't lie to me. Nothing came from high to me. Don't hide from me. Motherfucker down to me. Don't lie to me. Nothing came from high to me. Don't hide from me. Motherfucker down to me. I'm proud of me. Diamonds on the ceiling.
For daysormay, Ableton, the audio software they write and build in, became part of the band's language. It opened up new songs, new shapes, new ways into a song, but it also gave them endless ways to add more.
We do like mostly like do stuff in Ableton and then we then do it on our instruments like later often.
Yeah.
So I mean it's been huge for us. Like it completely changed how we work. And
Yeah.
yeah, we're trying lately. We've been trying to get back into just like playing together and like jamming and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then bringing it into
and then going back the other way, like back into Ableton. But
I'm sure there's like certain sound design things we picked up that we only picked up because they were possible in Ableton, like the warping and like the way that it sounds when you pitch stuff up and down and stuff. But yeah, we used to be Logic before, and I don't know why we switched, but
it was because of Chin.
He suggested try it, and
yeah,
changed everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think also for me, it's like I like being able to like see everything and then like just mute a ton of stuff and see like what really needs to be there, what doesn't need to be there. Because I think really we're trying to be like guitar, bass, and drums and vocals like first right now.
Yeah.
With like the cool sound design stuff that we've learned along the way. And when you're like working in like Ableton like that, it's really easy to get carried away and add way too much stuff.
Yeah.
So I like looking at everything and like being able to like do too much and then strip it back.
Then the songs have to leave the screen. On stage, everything becomes more direct. The production is still there, but the songs has to survive on its core. Drums, bass, guitar, and voice.
Yeah, I mean, when we play live, we use tracks, and that was initially like because we didn't want it to not like we wanted to keep all the sounds that we made in the DAW. But then there was a point like maybe last year where it started to just get a lot heavier, and like I was playing guitar more, and it just started to be more just like those core instruments of drums, bass, guitar. And vocals, and then the tracks kind of got reduced to like just like little ear candy or like transitions and stuff. So I mean, now it's more like I think we're writing a little bit more with the live show in mind. But yeah, I mean, we kind of just with every song we like try to do like a live arrangement of it and just keep the things that we feel are like truly essential to the song, and then anything else can kind of change. But as long as like that core thing is there, we kind of just will build like around that or whatever. But we have tended to like make them heavier and hit harder, I think.
And sometimes the sound changes because of something you can actually hold. That was one of the reasons I wanted to talk to daysormay. I noticed them playing aluminum guitar and bass, something I've been using over a decade, and it made me curious. Not just about the gear itself, but about what happens when an instrument starts pushing you in a different direction.
I would, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I don't think Street Fighter or Deleter would have happened without those.
Yeah. It made us like focus on those parts more, I think.
Yeah.
And also they're just very like, they sound very, whatever those pickups are.
They just like, even like when they're clean, they sound like dirty.
Yeah, they're very aggressive and loud instruments. So I think it's definitely changed like how we approach guitar and bass parts. And it just makes us want to use them more too.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
definitely.
Because it's like I feel like it's just like I look at it and I'm like, this is the coolest thing I own and probably will ever own.
Yeah, true.
Eventually, they put it into words. Not exactly rock, not exactly pop, not just electronic either. Something heavier, but still built around the songs.
Yeah, I think it's trying to be like more like a, like we're a band and we've always been like I think underneath everything, like a kind of basically a rock band. But we don't really listen to that kind of music, and like a lot of our influences are like stuff outside of that genre. So I think what we're trying to do is make some sort of hybrid sound of those things, like a band that knows how to use the computer.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. We like all love like pop, like writing and like song structure and all that, but we love like distortion and really hard hitting drums and that sort of thing. So
Underneath the sound, there's still the relationship. Three people who have learned that trust is not always agreeing right away. Sometimes it is giving the idea a chance to be heard.
Yeah, but it always ends up being like someone was right in the end. So it's just about like talking it through and trying everyone's ideas to like the maximum.
Yeah, we don't
try it.
We don't really fight over it.
And-
no, we try to be we disagree, but with an open mind, I guess, or something.
Yeah. We usually try the idea. We try all the ideas.
Yeah.
Actually try them musically instead of like the like talking about them or whatever. So it usually works out. I think we just know how to, like, we've just been doing it long enough.
Yeah. We can be just an open environment for ideas.
Yeah.
We trust each other.
We trust each other. Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
Near the end, I asked about songs that still carry a strong memory for them. And two different kinds of memories came up.
For me, I might say Ego. Just because I think like I have a lot of like memories attached to that song around making it. Like I remember Aidan playing like the first demo that he had and being like, this is crazy and like a wild idea. And I want to like figure this out. And like every step along the way, like all the stuff that we added and like, you know, it just got cooler and cooler. And then I still love playing that song. And it's a lot of people's like favorite songs, like people who've been fans of the band for a little bit. That's like one of the songs that people really, really love.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like a unique kind of like, I don't know. It feels very us.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Because that whole process was just nice.
It was really
The
fun.
whole thing.
Yeah,
It just felt like us being very comfortable, being very creative.
Everything's so good now. We're doing just fine. So when I break down, everyone will know why. I'm trying to help you. Don't want us to die. You got me good fight.
Yeah, let's say UV.
Okay.
For me right now, I think just because it's a similar thing. Like we used to all live together in this like house with no AC, and we were writing that song in the summer, and I just remember it was like super hot in the house and kind of dark for some reason, and we were all like in the studio just sweating a ton, and like that song just sounds like that to me. Yeah, and I really loved that. So that's what it is for me.
I'm scared I'm losing my way, forgetting why. Was there gonna shine in my eyes, forgetting why.
With daysormay, the interesting part is not just how much the sound can change, it's how much can still feel like the band after everything gets pulled apart and put back together. The computer, the instruments, the room, the people in it. And the question underneath it all, what actually needs to be there? I'm Eric Chen and this is Inlet Wire, your direct line to BC artists.